everyone, my name is Brooke Sellickson and I'm very excited to be sharing with you an activity that I will be including in my unit for this semester. My unit is a Thanksgiving one, and I'm not just relating it to the holiday itself, but to a sort of feeling of cultural acceptance within my classroom and also awareness of cultures other than one's own, the child's own, what the child might know is the norm, and also an awareness of cultures that have come before them and how that may have played a role into where they are today, especially in our country. So some of the ways we're going to be doing this is having feasts and cuisines of various cultures, playing with flags and getting an understanding of that, but my main activity that I'd like to talk about today is going to relate to the Native American culture leading into the story of Thanksgiving. And as I was developing this unit, I liked it so much that I decided to use it in my own preschool kindergarten classroom, which has been very exciting, so I do have some elements of that in this lesson as well. I'm going to be focusing for this activity on the fable of the Native American Dreamcatcher, which is an old ancient American tale, Native American tale, which is important to children and the culture of Native Americans. So we're going to be learning about stories in another culture, and not only what it is, but what it symbolizes, and we're going to be making one of our own. So some of the information I'll be giving the children is that the Native Americans believe that the night air is filled with dreams that have both good and bad elements. The dream catcher, when hung over a child's bed, catches the bad swinging freely in the night's air. The good dreams know how to pass through the dream catcher, slipping through their outer holes and slide down the soft feathers so that gently, many times the sleeper doesn't even know that they're dreaming. The bad dreams, not knowing the way to get tangled in the dream catcher, perish with the first light of the new day. So this is a bit of information, and it'll be in a fable form as I share it with the class. One of the ways that I felt that this related to our text and to the teachings of Voyatsky is by symbolic function, which indicates that children who have symbolic function have the accomplishment of using objects, actions, words, and people to stand for something else. This dream catcher is a symbol of the Native American culture and things that they believe, stories that they've told. And after the children have learned the stories and the fable and the elements, the cultural elements that go into this story and this project, this dream catcher, when they look at it and they bring it home and they hang it on their own beds, they'll remember all that they've learned about it. It will symbolize something else for them. In addition, once they're making the project, this will begin to act on an internal mental plane, meaning that they're able to manipulate objects not just physically with their hands, but with their minds as well. And as you'll later see, part of the project of making the actual dream catcher is using their gross motor skills and their fine motor skills as they need to cut, move around, punch holes, string strings through for the dream catcher. So this will work on those elements as well, acting on an internal mental plane. So our kindergarten chapter in our text was truly helpful in forming this plan and this activity. Now, here are some photos of real dream catchers that I will be sharing with them to give them an idea of what they might look like and what they can expect, and some inspiration for their own. And I will also be showing them a video clip with a fable. It's called The Old Lady and the Spider, and it's a tale of how a dream catcher saves a young girl. After having information, stories told, seeing a video clip, and integrating that technology into the classroom, after that piece, each child will be given the opportunity to create their own dream catcher to bring home. The materials for this will consist of plates, a hole puncher, a ribbon that they'll be stringing through, and also their own creative elements where they can use color, paint, and really make it their own, and of course the soft feathers for the good dreams to slip through and into their souls, and of course the string for the bad dreams to get tangled in. So here I have I created one myself, and I have a photo of what that will look like, just an idea, and they each are unique. And I really truly feel that this lesson and this as a piece of this unit will increase social awareness, increase cultural awareness, and also acceptance, because it's something fun. Children can relate to a fable, to a fairy tale, to an old story. Children can also relate to sort of an art project and something that, you know, keeps away the bad and brings in the good, and the same way we have a rabbit's foot or different old fables in our own cultures. So I think that this will be really pertinent in trying to incite a sense of social awareness in each of my children. Thank you so much for your time, everyone. Have a great day and happy holidays.